In this episode, I'm going to be taking a look at the warnings ritual. Let's get started. For those of you who haven't watched my Ren videos, this is the first warning song that I've heard that's actually been in a production song. I liked to take a look at camera angles and the overall sound and some of the cinematography, videography. One of the things that I just noticed was her fingertips being on fire. I would actually, let's see. I'm checking to see. It's possible. It's actually hard to tell if these were After Effects, because the way it kind of looks like these actually could be flames just because of the extension that it looks like is on her fingers. I could be wrong. This could have been done in post. Either way, it works really well. Secondly, the production of this sounds fantastic. I assume they're a signed band, meaning they currently are signed with a label. I could be wrong, but I am extremely interested to see how everything sounds, because right now it's great. I love how it kind of bleeds in. We start out with this this muffled sound just as an effect. You basically have toned down a lot of the EQ and then slowly fading it up to bleed it in and allow that clarity to come through, which we get kind of on the drum beat and that bass line. Sorry. I love how it's a great full musical feeling. They've got great separation and panning in the ears. And then we have, as she starts singing, the guitar that's dedicated just in the left ear. I think I'm going blind. Oh, I can see the signs. And that chunk, we actually get it in both ears after that. So it is a wonderful separation. Her vocals is kind of right in the middle, just in the very back.
I feel it coming. I hope you close my eyes when I run out of time. Can't keep on running. I keep it coming. Realistically distressed. I play it out in my head. Catastrophically obsessed. It makes me wanna rip my heart out of my chest, 'cause I just see death and what is beautiful, playing all the funerals. Everyone's blissfully delusional, but I deprive myself like it's a ritual.
I love that separation they did. With that additional line, we hear the chunking. We hear her main guitar, and then in between, especially at the end when it's in between the drums, that is a great way to carry out the fullness of this song and just make it carry on even better.
It's a ritual.
That.
Ignoring my prescription.
Oh, that was a great sound. We hear the guitar. That deep line, it could be a distorted bass. From the left, that pans out into the right as her voice fades in.
Ignoring my prescription, I found a new addiction. Now I'm not eating, and I'm not sleeping. My mind is playing fiction, a curse of my existence. Hyperfixation, no medication starts in.
That was great. One lick in the right ear.
Hyperfixation. Medication
right there.
Calling the dead. Light the candles on my bed.
Oh, wow. What a great lick. The other thing I just want to mention, obviously, there's a lot of flames in this. So based on that, I kind of retract my first statement about it being on her fingers. This was done in post. But it's very, very difficult to tell. Like, I need to go through and actually see who did the production of this, because they did a phenomenal job of piecing all this together, making it all seamless. Just like this. Right? I know that might seem easy, but you have to think, if this is not a digitally created horse and it was recorded running, well, now you have to have the flames properly positioned with the correct effect to make it look like it is actually on this horse running. There's things like this take a lot of time to create and make them look as creative and flawless as this does. I love this part. Sorry to stop it again. I'm trying to determine how the sound of that chunking is being created. It could either be a synth that was added a little bit later on, or it could be done on the bass or on her guitar, but not actually plucking the string, but sliding the pick along the strings that would give it that chunkiness. Because it's that kind of a scraping sound, but we can tell that it is on a note. So that's what I don't know which way they would have done it, whether through a synth, whether through the bass, or whether through the guitar. But again, if it was done through the bass or the guitar, they would have been striking kind of down the string, not across the string. I just see death in what is beautiful, playing all the funerals. Everyone's blissfully delusional, but I deprive myself like it's a ritual. Hang on, I know that it was it all three characters? I don't want to go all the way back, because I know. Right? Her. Right, and then her, the bassist. I'm sorry, I'm still learning their names. So I don't know if I missed another one earlier that was the drummer, or if that's coming. I had that wrong. So they all are there. I'm sorry to keep going back and forth, but they are. Okay, because there's the bassist. Okay, Knives and Roses. I don't want to read through all of that, but this was certainly a production. I mean, even just to go back to these effects, even if this was done in post with the beings that are up in the sky, at that location, they still would have had to have some sort of key light or around it. It actually looks like the key light is coming from the left, because we're seeing a little bit more of that light on the right. I could be wrong, because it's hard to tell with the hill. Nonetheless, this was first, it's a great song. And I wanted to go back to this real quick as well. So we've got this other being or character, and just having to be fitted into a costume. And then on top of that, they've got to be properly lit up. And then it just makes it difficult in, as you're filming this and editing, for a number of reasons. One, this is in a dark space. So you would typically utilize a camera that has a high aperture, and so that way the lens and the capture can actually be wide open. But then on top of that, you've got a contradicting, extremely bright light So trying to film something like this and not have it be grainy, but also not be overexposed or blown out can be tricky. We've got the great reflection of the lighting on her as well. This is so cool. These may have been done afterwards. I mean, it's possible, even if they were, again, you would have had to have had some sort of light source. And then it even could have been a low light source that would have been, that could have been overblown when you're doing this in editing. So it really reflects on the person. Nonetheless, I digress. This was an incredible song, and I need to see maybe what else Knife and Roses has actually filmed before, but The Warning just, they nailed this. I'm a big fan of Breaking Benjamin, and there's something about the rhythmic choices that he and the band makes, the various iterations of the band, and his vocals. And this is one of the things that I actually love about The Warning is that they've got their vocals all of their vocals accompany the music so well. It's just so impressive. And then to get these just hard-hitting, chunky parts of a song with great separation, and then even these great interweaves of additional musical notes or sounds in between the drums and the guitar. This was great. I'm pretty sure this is fairly recent song, and I believe those of you who have commented this might be coming up on their new album, or maybe not. I could have that wrong, or it's going to be, or it's a fairly recent release by them anyway. I digress. So I'm excited to go and look at more. I do want to go through and finish out watching the Pepsi and even the MTV, but this was the first one I wanted to actually take a look at with the actual production, and then looking at a video that was produced. So I'll quit yammering. Thank you so much for watching Melodic Logic, and until next time, please take care.